How have temple covenants blessed your marriage and helped it to endure?
Well, the first time we went to the temple, uh, Wynn's grandmother was a temple worker in the Los Angeles temple, and she went along with us. And uh, every time there was something, uh, the washing and anointing and all those things, uh, she was right there with Wynn, and she made an apron. Her grandmother did, and when any
Embroidered.
of the girls in our family go to the temple for the first time, they get to wear it.
Oh, how nice.
So it's something that's important to us.
But I think that just the temple covenants makes you realize that it's an eternal
Goes on forever.
forever, and it's not just for a couple of months or all somebody else or he said this or I'm upset or something, so that's it. No, you work through it because it's an eternal family. So the temple has meant a lot, and I was the first, I think, grandchild of my grandmother's to go to the temple, and none of her kids had been at that time, but she couldn't request to be by me, but a lot of the workers knew, and so they just sort of worked it so that she could be wherever I was or something. So that was pretty special to. Of course, there wasn't an Oakland temple then, so.
I
But
think that since we've been married, we've always had a temple recommend. And I think this is important to go in and have the interview with the bishop and the stake presidency to remind you of the covenants that you're supposed to have.
we
And it's
haven't gone
important.
as often the last
Well,
few
when your
years, but
health is like it is, we couldn't go to the temple often, but we always had a temple recommend. And I think this is important. Uh,
so I think we've been to all of our grandkids' temple marriages.
yeah,
So I think that's important. You see the eternal joining of families, and I think that's pretty exciting. I always enjoy seeing the grandkids and
our son in Idaho was just called to the bishopric here when
January.
in January, and we went back for the setting apart. And the day before, we went to the temple in Idaho Falls, and that was a blessing. We had two granddaughters go, and one of our granddaughters is a temple worker,
And
and
Mount Timpanogos.
yeah, but it's important to go to the temple. It's it helps you, and it helps your family and everyone if you do this.